Okay, all right. Okay, guys, so we're live now. So as you're just joining us up, just remember to hit on like button and also remember to share and just write where you're watching us from, guys. Just write where you're watching us from. So as you're joining us up, just write where you're watching us from. Okay. So just as you're joining us, just write where you're watching us from. Okay. And don't forget, guys, to hit on like button, and also remember to share. Right, very very important. So you hit on like button, and you just also remember to share. Okay, so let's just quickly share this, by the way, in a public channel, so that everyone can actually be very very much aware that excuse me, guys, that we're actually very much live now. Okay. So just quickly share these in a normal free public channel. Okay. Okay, so just keep writing where you're watching us from. I remember, guys, just remember to hit on like button. Very, very important. Just remember to hit on like button. And also remember to share with other traders. That way we know that we're not wasting peeps here, right? That way every trade that we give is actually used judiciously, right? It's actually used it's actually used to the fullest, right? So that's just the entire aim. So I'm just going to quickly drop this in just going to quickly drop this in a public channel now. Okay. All right, so just notify everyone that we are YouTube live currently, so that everyone can just quickly join us up. Okay. Just quickly notify everyone. Okay, guys. So remember, just as you're joining us up, remember to hit on the subscription button, guys. Don't forget about remember to hit the like button and remember to share with other traders, right? So we can all storm the market together. Okay, so I just informed everyone in a free channel now, right? If you're not part of the free channel, just check in the description box of this live. You should actually see the link to the free channel. It's free, like it's forever free. Like you're not paying a dime for that. Okay, so let's see who is with us now. Let's see. Okay, so we're actually having Bibi from Cameroon, right? We're having Moz from Sierra Leone. Okay, so we're having Wisdom from Nigeria, Junaid from India, Moteza from Iran, right? So okay, so we're having Boykano from Botswana. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name very very well. Like my sincere apologies. Just trying to pronounce it from here. So we're having King Nubi from Namibia. We're having Sibu Siso from South Africa. We're having Enes from Ghana. We're having Osher from Pakistan. Key Trader from Mozambique. Okay, so we're having a lot of guys with us. Big Bag from Miami, right? Noble from Nigeria. Okay, Mitini from Nigeria. Lots Favor from the US. Okay, so I have a lot of guys with us from all around the world today. Negomo from Zimbabwe, right? Konza from South Africa. So Hassan from Pakistan. SBH from Dubai. Okay, Shoshari from the UK. Okay, so I have a lot of guys with us. Today. A lot of guys. Flo from Kenya, Ghost from Eswatini. Okay, Lauren from France. Okay, so we have a lot of guys with us. Rai from London, Traveler, ZW from Namibia, James from Kenya. Okay, so I have a lot of guys. Tunahan from Turkey, Debbie from Ghana, Jimo from Lagos, Nigeria, Derek from Ghana. Okay, so let's just go now. Let's just go now, right? I guess waited for a lot of guys to just join us up. Waited for a lot of guys to just join us up, right? Okay, we're having Sheki from Somalia, right? Good. Okay, yeah, Kel from Ethiopia, right? Guman from St. Lucia. Okay, so I have a lot of guys. We're having Gunfire from Hong Kong. Okay, so I have a lot of guys with us. A lot of guys with us today. Okay, let's just proceed now, guys. I know the charts have just been moving really nicely. You would think that the market is balancing out, and just getting fully balanced with the way the chart has just been moving, right? But they don't be confused yet. The week is not done, so it's too early to conclude, right? The week is not done, so yeah, so just be stay tuned. The week is not done, right? So it's too early to conclude that, oh, okay, the market is not, it's not fully balanced, right? I know we are cashing out. Yeah, we're cashing out. We have a Nasdaq trade building for 2 days now. Everything going very well, as smooth as possible. But don't let that confuse you. The market is not fully balanced yet. It's not like it's not fully balanced yet, right? So just because of that, you also want to be very very tight and very very strong on your risk management, at least within the period of this week, right? Well, last week also, and now this week, right? So don't let, oh, it's the trade is just going very well, we're massive pro, oh no, no, don't let that deceive you. The market, it's not fully balanced yet, right? Okay, it's not fully balanced yet. Okay, now, guys, let's go now. What charts do you want us to analyze first? What chart? Now, by the way, if this live session can hit over 700 likes today, let's try pushing the bar up a little bit. So, if this live session, that's within the period of this live, if we can hit over 700 likes, it means that I'll be live tomorrow, right? So, if we can hit over 700 likes on this live, that will mean that we are not wasting peeps. It means that everyone is actually following up on all. And yeah, so that means that we'll actually be live tomorrow again. So let's push the bar up a little bit today, right? Let's push the bar. Now, remember, guys, the likes, they have to occur within the period of this live session, not after. Of course, after the live session, if you are watching it after, maybe later on, you can see hitting the like button, very necessary. But then if we can hit over 700 likes within the period of this live session, it means I'll just be live tomorrow. Remember, yesterday was 500, and yeah, I am. We were able to hit the 500 likes. So today we're going with 700. Let's push the bar up a little bit, right? So if we can hit over 700 likes today, it means that tomorrow, Wednesday, I'll just be live, right? So that's actually great. Okay, let's go on now. Let's go on, guys. What chart do you want us to analyze? Let's go on. Let's start now. Let's go on the journey. Let's go on the journey. No time. Let's not waste any more time. Yeah, let's not waste any more time. Okay, so what chart are we having? What chart are we having? What chart? Now, I know we're going to check out our running trades. Okay, you know what? Let's check out our running trades first. Let's check out our running trades. Guys might need updates. So after checking out our running trades, then we'll start analysis and the rest. Went into some trades yesterday, right? Okay, went into one trade yesterday on Nasdaq. Okay, good. Okay, let's just quickly check that out. Just a second. All right. Just a second. Okay, so we're sit together. Just a second. All right, you should start seeing my screen in just a bit, right? Okay, I guess my screen is actually very much visible now, right? Everything is actually very visible now. Okay, so let's check out our current running trades. We'll look at gold after that, because it seems like I'm not sure. I'm going to check out the stuff again, but then let's just check out our current running trade, right? Let's see, what are we having? Okay, so this was the trade from yesterday, right? We stormed into this trade just about this region, right? Don't worry. I know we're having two stops here. You can notice that there are two stops here. Now, this one is at the top was the trade that we stormed into together, right? This one at the bottom was this one here, is actually the trade from a private channel, right? That will be storming. We'll be holding this trade for 3 days straight now. This is the third day of holding this trade. Why this other one that you can see here? Basically, let's see. This other one you can see here was the one we stormed into yesterday, right? So I'm just going to leave it like this for the meantime, so you can understand, right? Just going to leave it like this. Okay. It's fine. Let me take this one out for the meantime. I'm going to place it back. Let me concentrate on the trade I went into yesterday first, right? That of the private channel, I'm going to add it back again. So we've been holding that trade for the last 3 days already, right? 3 days straight already. Okay. So literally have this as zone here as a first take profit, right? I can extend this a bit, right? So literally have this zone here as a first take profit. And it couldn't get hit within the period of this live session. So I was like, okay, just chill, we'll look at it. I'll drop update later on. And after that, well, smoothly like that, it actually just pushed up nicely. You can just see that hit a first take profit yesterday and kept pushing up like that. And I guess today we were able to catch our second take profit just around this region. And then our third take profit is around this spot, right? Our third take profit is around this spot. And then, well, so I was almost hitting our third take profit. And then we had to drop back down. You know why, right? Just no more resistance level, right? Just pushed up the resistance levels already. Yeah, it came back to the resistance level. The resistance level was already here. Which when it pushed up, it became a support naturally, right? So it came back to the support, what we now call a support, which was a resistance, right? So it came back to the support now, and now it just want to push up again, right? But then we don't know. We just still have to watch and see what happens, because for the meantime, it's not very clear, right? So we just have to watch and see how it goes, right? Okay, so yeah, so it just hit a normal resistance zone around this spot. From here, we're just expecting the chart to keep pushing up to go and hit a third take profit. So basically, this was the trade we went into yesterday. Nobody's running out of this trade. Nobody's leaving this trade. Also, the trade on what they calling, also the trade on a private channel, which I also shared in the free channel. If you're not part of the free channel, I don't know why. Like, it's literally free. All the trades are always dropped there. Like, yeah. So in a free channel, we caught this trade from just around what zone? Around this zone or so, right? This is where we cut the trade. I just removed that stuff just a moment ago. Okay, I'll place it back. Let's see if I can place that back. Okay, it's not there yet, right? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Just a moment. I wonder to get back there. Go back there. Okay, good. So now we have this. So let me drag this out to one. Okay, so the way we went into the trade on a private channel was also shared in the free. I'm saying this because of those that are not part of the free channel. If you're already part of the free channel, of course, like you would have stopped into this trade already. But then went into this trade initially around the spot. That was on the 7th, and then that was yesterday. We kept holding the trade, and when we came live, that was when I dropped the trade. Yeah. Drop the trade out around this region, right? Good. And then hit our first take for the second and the rest live yesterday. And this is the trade we're still holding in our private channel and also in our free, of course. We're still holding this trade. Already, this has already hit all our take profit regions, right? So the only take profit, third take profit that we're waiting for is that of our free channel, that of a live trading session yesterday. That's the only take profit we're waiting for now. Okay, so technically, guys, that is it. Let me just take this back to where it was, right? Good. So that now it makes sense, right? This was a live trade, and then this is the trade we're holding on our private channel and also on our free channel, and everything is actually a massive profit. So you can see this already. It just couldn't drop below this level, which is nice support zone. And now, but it seems to be pushing towards the top. Okay, I guess that's it for the talk. So, guys, remember, if you stumble into this trade with us, don't even think about running out of this trade, right? So we're still holding this trade, right? We're locking in profit and all, and we still have one more take profit around that zone here that we're waiting for, right? So we're not playing like that, right? So if you're live with us, so that's it. Now, if you weren't live with us, just keep holding on, just keep waiting. We might get a nice setup later on this same Nasdaq, which I'm going to show you now. Of course, we'll be checking out other charts now, so we might not need to come back to Nasdaq. yeah, we might just get another trade. As if you weren't live with us yesterday, we might just get another trade that we can storm into, and everything will just be very, very clean and very, very smooth like that. So for the meantime, let's just leave at Nasdaq. There's no way we can go into any trade here now. Like if you are very late to this trade, you can't storm into this trade yet, right? Because we added some more positions also on this trade. That was about this region or so, right? Just a second, let's see. Just a second. Let's see that. Okay, this was gold trade, which I'm going to tell you about in just a bit. Okay, so we stocked into, feel free to stock into more positions. So we're stock into some more positions just around the spot here, just around the spots. Also, we're stock into some more positions just around that zone. Let's see. Yeah, so just around that zone. So that just waited for it to drop down a bit, of course, and then storm into the stop. And then this became where we stopped. So we're stocking into some more positions there. So if we were live at that time, of course, I would have told you to join. That was what I'm saying. So if you didn't join the trade as a day, don't worry, guys. Just chill. We can get a trade, and we'll still just join. Okay, let's go straight to business. Enough of the talks, guys. What chart you want to check out? What chart? Let's go straight to business. Now we already have a trade that is running on Nasdaq, but we need more trade. We need fresh trades. So that we can still be, so that our fresh trades today, we'll still talk about it tomorrow, right? So we should get a fresh trade today, right? So guys, suggest a chart to check out so we can get fresh trades. Suggest a chart we can check out so we can get fresh trades. So there are charts. So we can get fresh trades that we'll talk about tomorrow. Remember, we'll be live tomorrow if this live trading session can, this particular live trading session can hit over 700 likes. So if we can hit over 700 likes within the period of this live trading session, then I'll be live tomorrow also, right? That will mean that we're not wasting pips and everyone is actually cashing out smoothly like that. Also, guys, write the amounts that you actually cashed out. I almost forgot that. Write the amounts that you actually cashed out. That is if you zoomed out the trade from yesterday, or if you are still in the trade, right? Still waiting for a thought take profit. Write the amount that you have actually cashed out. Write the amount you cashed out. Okay, so guys are requesting for gold. You can see gold here. Okay, gold. Okay, you can see a lot of gold here. I guess you can see the screen also. So you can see a lot of gold here. So I guess we'll be checking out gold first, as usual. I guess, guys, always we have in BTC also. We have in US30. By the way, it's not just gold. We have in Eurusd, BTC here also. Excuse me, guys. So we have in Eurusd here. All right. Right, guys, from yesterday trade, write the amount that you actually cashed out. Let's see that also. I almost forgot that. The reason why I do this is to make sure that we're not calling trades that are going into thin air, that nobody's cashing out from. That's why I do this, right? So yeah. So after today's trades tomorrow, I will just repeat the same thing to know if the pips of today were wasted also. So that way it's easier to understand that we're not just calling trades and trades are just, pips are just wasting, right? Okay, so guys, write the amount you actually cashed out from yesterday trades just before we check out our gold. Because it seems like a lot of guys are requesting for gold. So just before we check out our gold, write the amount you actually cashed out. Write the amount you actually cashed out from the Nasdaq trade yesterday. Write the amount you actually cashed out. Okay, we can see about someone made about $43, someone made about 5.2k yesterday. We're going to check out gold now. I just want to see how much you guys actually caught. So having J reach about $150. Let's see. Okay, guys, just write the amount you actually caught. So you can see $28. Also from here, write the amount you actually cashed out. And if you're seeing the trade, still just write the amounts that you're actually running currently, right? Because I guess some people might have closed the trades or something. Okay, so we're having someone running about that 600 to 3,000 rands. Okay, let's see. I can see about $39 here, $300 here, $37 here. You don't have to laugh about it. Don't worry, it's cool, right? $37. That's a small. So that's about $1,000. We're having $375 here, $26 here, $110 here, right? David about $43. Someone about 100 rands. Someone about $1,100. Yeah. So we're going to look at gold now, but I just want to be sure that we're not wasting pips, right? There's one thing to give trade, there's another thing for the trades to be triggered, right? So that's the reason for this, right? So we're having someone about 5,000. I don't know, is that 5,000 bucks or $5,000? Okay, let's hope that's it. So having Peter about 3.3 thousand bucks, is still holding the trade smooth. Okay, so having Abdul, I think maybe that's $30. Okay, but smoothly just like that, we are still having a lot of stops. It was this 11k. Okay, that was 1.1k. Okay, so basically that is it. So let's look at our XUSD now. Let's look at, okay, so we're still having some more. This is about 1,000 bucks actually cashed out from there. Someone cashed out about $11, right? That's actually very smooth also. Did very well. That was actually very smooth also. Okay, so about 346 also that you cashed out yesterday. Okay, let's go now. Let's go now. Okay, let's go. All right, so let's look at 200 bucks. You can keep writing the amount, very smooth. Let's just go on to our chart now on gold. So gold is actually looking very, very interesting, guys. Gold is actually looking very interesting. I'm actually looking at a mobile view of this also, in case you are wondering what I'm looking at of my gold now. I'm looking at the mobile view of this stuff currently, and gold is actually looking very interesting currently. It's actually looking interesting. But then let's look at the origin of the stuff. Let's go on a daily time frame. Remember, we like studying from the higher time frame, so we're not confused, so that no one is confused here. So everyone is actually on the same page, things like that, right? Good. Now, I already mapped out this stuff yesterday, of course. But then if we check it out again from around our region, just a second. Okay, like this. You can literally see that, okay, it's fine. Okay, you can literally see that this chart is pushing towards the top, right? Right, on a daily time frame, no argument about that, right? Chart is pushing towards the top. Now, by the way, we are actually in this trade, right? I would have shared that in the free channel, of course. And currently, we're experiencing a retracement because our first profit was hit. After our first profit was hit, it actually started a retracement, which is not surprising at all. Which is not surprising because it's just how the week is, right? We just take it as it is, right? Chart plays around, acts up, does all the stuff it can do, and things like that. So it's actually not strange at all. Okay, now we can see that this chart is pushing towards the top, right? Looking very smooth. Now, what we can do now is we can go on a 4-hour time frame, right? And try checking out the chart from this zone now. Try checking out the chart from this zone now. What are we having now? Let's see. Okay, so technically, remember this zone before that we're waiting for just yesterday. Those that were live with us, by the way, is my screen still sharing? Okay, I guess everything is still showing. Good, we're good. Okay, so let's go back now. Let's go back. Okay, so this is what we're having, right? Looking very smooth. Okay, now what's happening here? We're having a normal build-up level just around the region here, right? And remember this level, just around this zone, just around this zone, and this was actually very, very smooth, right? Looking very good and all of that. And it actually just dropped down towards this level. We're waiting for this stuff to push above it just yesterday, but it really couldn't, right? Instead, it kept dropping down, right? Well, after the live trading session, of course, it didn't really complete a formation, so we just left it and went to go and relax. So it dropped down. After that, it got rejected just around this level. It didn't really hit a functional level, but just got rejected somehow. And from there, it started pushing towards the top around this zone here, right? Good. Now, this is what we are most interested in now, right? This is what we are most interested in, right? Now, it pushed off out of our normal resistance level here that is happening on our build up here. You can see that, right? Pushed up above it. Look at it. Look at that. And immediately as it got towards the zone, you can see that we're having a lot of rejections happening around this spot also, right? You can literally see that, right? We mapped out this stuff already. Good. So immediately as it hit that zone, what did you notice again? A sudden one occurred again, right? You can see that, right? It just got rejected again around this spot. Like, you can see that. Got rejected again. And now it started dropping down from this level again towards the bottom. You can see that. Now, what's happening around this spot now? This is what we call a bounce, right? And a bounce is what causes what we now call a consolidation in the market, right? That's what causes it. So that we're having a resistance level around the top, another one here, which you can call a support. Technically, it's still a resistance level, but you can call it a support so you can understand it better, right? So let's leave it like that so you understand it better. So technically, we're having a resistance here and we're having a support. And so it's playing in between these resistance and support, and now this causes what we call a bounce, right? That's what it causes. So the chart start playing around the zone. That way, we are not seeing a buy, we are not seeing a sell, right? Of course, we're expecting the chart to push towards the top. Naturally, it has hit a functional level, it dropped below it, even got rejected majorly around the spot. It pushed up, crosses a functional level like it's nothing, and then it pushed above these are other resistances. So thank God we're expecting it to go up. But even if you are seeing the direction of the chart, you can't really tell it if it will perform a retracement, or if it maybe go into a retracement or not, right? You can't decide that for the chart. Okay, it will go up. Okay, fine. Okay, but then the chart can be like, okay, before I go up, let me play around first. Now I want to go up. I will go up. Like no argument. I'll push towards the top. But let me play around first, and then that playing around is what we call a retracement, right? So if we go on a 15 minutes time frame now, all I'm saying will start making a lot of sense. Look at it. You see that now, right? Good. Pushed up above this region, and now it starts playing around the spot. Can you see that? Start playing around the spot now, right? Now, by the way, like I was telling you, we're already in the trade around the spot, and it has hit our first take profit already. I think our first take profit was around this tip. I think it was this very tip, if I'm not mistaken, this very spot, right? This was our first take profit, right? And so, of course, it's not like when we were giving the trade, it's not like we didn't expect retracement. Because I just showed you, look at this spot. It's a nice resistance level, right? It's not like we're not expecting a retracement. But when we go into our trades, we're never in a hurry, right? We're never in a hurry to just run in and rush out, right? It's not what we do, right? It's why even on this live, you see me extending take profit when I'm giving it, so that you won't run out of the trades also yourself, right? So we're not expecting that to just cross the resistance level and just keep going up. Of course, that's not what we're expecting. We're still expecting a retracement. But then we are sure that, okay, this stock should hit our first take profit first. After hitting that first take profit, then any retracement that wants to occur, well, it's fine. It's why we hold our trade. You see, sometimes we're having day 1 of holding this trade, day 2 of holding this trade, day 3 of holding this trade. I'm going to keep holding it and keep locking in profit and keep cashing out. We're never in a hurry. Like in here, we don't waste people, so we're never in a hurry. So what can we see here now? We can literally see that the chart pushed up, hit a zone around the spot, and started dropping down towards the zone. And so what can you see that this stuff is creating now around the spot? You can see it, right? You really don't need a lot of explanation, really, right? You can see that it's creating a support level, right? Which is just playing around a major resistance level around the spot. So what are we expecting now? We're expecting that this stuff should get rejected around the zone, gets rejected. After getting rejected, it should create a candlestick just above, just around the spot here. Let me use this. Okay, let me use another one. It's fine. So I don't. It's fine. So okay, so we're expecting that another one should get created and then closes just above this region or so. Another one with the rates, with what we are seeing, that should happen, right? Well, it should happen like that, right? So it gets created just above this region, and from there, what can we do? We can just simply storm into this trade again. We can join the trade. Actually, we can join the trade. It's just for now we can't, because it's still playing within our resistance, within our rejection level, right? Our basic support level just around the spot, sub support level. So if it pushes down again and closes below this region, well, you don't need any explanation. I think you already know it's coming here, right? It's just what it's going to do, right? It's just drop down to the spot, and from there, that'll become a different story entirely, different analysis completely. But for now, in 2 minutes, we'll see the decision of the stuff, right? In 2 minutes, we'll know what the chart decides. The chart wants to drop down, of if it wants to go up, right? So just you know your job already. You know what you should do. You know we're working together. Yeah, we're working together. You know what to do. In 2 minutes, check this chart out and see where it actually closes. If it closes towards the top, then wait for maybe a second or two. Okay, wait for a second or two to see the behavior of the chart. With what we can see currently, it seems like it's going to close at above it, right? So just watch out for the behavior of the chart. After that, why not? We can storm into a trade. Okay, let's see. What chart do you want to check out next, guys? What chart do you want to check out next, guys? What chart? Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Okay, so what chart do you want to check out next? What chart do you want to check out next? Okay, guys, watch out. Let's multitask. Let's be in the trade. Let's multitask, guys. Let's multitask. What chart do you want to storm in? Watch out, guys. Let's multitask. By the way, those on Facebook, I guess they'll be so angry now. I didn't really switch on the live, right, for Facebook. So let me quickly do that. Let me quickly do that. So that's my bad. That's my bad. Let me quickly switch on the live for Facebook so that those on Facebook they can actually be with us. I guess they won't be very happy. Like I didn't switch on the live of Facebook. I guess it's cool. It's cool. It's on now, right? So we're free live on Facebook now. We're free live. I was just carried away trying to look at the chart so we can get an intro as fast as possible. Okay, guys, what chart? What chart? Let's see. Let's see. What chart are guys recommended? What chart? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Guys, don't forget, if we can hit, don't forget, guys, if we can hit over 700 likes, like I already told you, on this live session now that we're having, it means that we'll just be live tomorrow again, right? That's what it means, right? It has to happen within this live session while we are still live, not after we're live, after we're done with the live trading session, of course. While we're still live here, if we can hit over 700 likes, it means that I will just be live again tomorrow, right? Remember, guys, that was what we said, right? So we're trying to push the bar a little bit higher today. Okay, we're trying to push. So currently we're running about 400 likes currently, right? So we've not hit 700. Okay, guys, let's see. What chart are we checking out? What chart? Okay, so that will be, so we're having US30. Okay, what are we having? Okay, what are we having? US30, Eurusd, Nasdaq. All right, let's see, Nasdaq. We already checked out on Nasdaq, by the way. We don't have a new entry on Nasdaq. We're already in Nasdaq trade. We've been holding this trade for 2 days straight now. If you were live with us yesterday, we're already in this trade. We stormed into this trade yesterday live here. If you want to watch that, the analysis, well, just watch the previous live from yesterday. You should see when we analyzed and went into that trade. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm seeing BTC. All I'm scrolling, I've seen BTC. I'm seeing US30. I've seen GBP, JPY. I'm seeing USD card. Of course, I'm seeing Nasdaq again, which we already checked out, and the rest. Okay. Someone saying back on gold. Okay, let's check out gold. Let's check out gold before we continue. Let's check out gold. Okay, now you can see what I'm telling you about, right? This is what I was telling you about, right? So waited for it. After a few seconds, you saw what happened. Boom, dropped down again, collapsed just basically instantly, right? So even before we could check it out, it already collapsed around the spot. So even though it's kind of like open above the spot, right? So why wait for like 5 to 10 seconds, right? Around that range. Now the reason for that is to see the reaction. Like, how do I put it? Like a candlestick appears, and now you don't know what's going to happen. Like, so you wait for the reaction of the candlestick. How does it react? Will it react like pushing towards the top, or will it react instantly dropping? And if you see this, what's the reaction of this chart? Let me try expanding that for you. Let's try. Can you see that? It means that it opens. We gave it that 5-10 seconds like to react, and boom, started dropping down. So because of that, what can we do? We just stay chill, right? And especially we're having a lot of bearish candlesticks here, So because the reaction of the candlestick is still bearish, we can't really do anything now. You can see it. You can literally see it, right? It's like, let me zoom that. You can see it, right? You can see it. So the candlestick is still reacting towards the bottom. So because of that, we just remain chilled. Like, you don't rush good, right? You don't rush good charts. You just leave good and let it like do its thing, and the rest of them just chill and just let good play out the way it wants to. But then, what are we looking at now? We're waiting for this chart again to get rejected, at least around this zone again. And because the reaction of this candlestick is pushing towards the bottom, it means that this candlestick you are seeing is very useless to us now, right? We can't do anything with it now, right? It's very useless to us. So what we want now is another candlestick, which of course should still get created within the period of this line. So once this to get rejected, this very candlestick, we want it to get rejected again. You see, like it's trying to do. Now, after the rejection, then we want another candlestick to get created here, and now we want a positive reaction. Based on we having a nice rejection here, if another rejection gets created here, the next candlestick that should get created here should be a bullish reaction, right? At least at least 90-95% chance that that should be a bullish reaction. That's if it closes above here. It's just a normal rule of step zones, right? Just a normal rule of step zones. So I've gone through a MT100 or a standard mentorship. Perfectly understand what I'm talking about. That will require a lot of theoretical explanation. But then just watch out for the chart. We are not here for theoretical explanation. Just watch out for the chart. If this stock gets rejected again, another candlestick gets created at about this region, right? If this gets rejected, another candlestick gets created at about this region, we should be expecting a bullish reaction. On that, we can storm into the trade. So we're not in a hurry. We're very patient. We're not rushing the chart at all, right? Remember, that was how we looked at the Nasdaq yesterday. We're not in a hurry. Just watch. Okay, it's done. Good. Let's go in. Good. We hold the trade first day. We're in this trade second day now, waiting for a thought take profit. So we're never rushing. We're never in a hurry here. We're just like, we don't waste pips here, right? Okay, let's see now. What charts were we checking? What chart were we checking? What chart were we checking? I want the chart from here. I want the chart. So I'm seeing US30. I'm seeing, okay, let's see. All right, what are we having? USDR. Okay, not a lot of guys are requesting for that. Okay, let's say BTC. I'm seeing BTC. I'm seeing USD card. I guess you can see my screen also, right? So you can see what I'm seeing also, right? So I'm seeing USD card, Euro USD also, Euro USD, yeah, Euro USD, yeah. Okay, so what we might do, we've checked out a stock index, right, which is Nasdaq. We've checked out commodity, which is gold. So let's check out a currency pair today, Euro USD. Let's check out Euro USD first. Excuse me, guys. So I think today we might also check out synthetic. We might also check out synthetic. Yeah, because on our last live, we're supposed to check out the synthetic index, but we did not. So I think maybe today we'll try checking out the synthetic and see if we can drop a trade on synthetic and quickly rush back to our standard trade. Okay, let's check out. Okay, you can see what I'm telling you, right? So just playing, the reaction is not nice at all. And if this reaction continues like this for the next 9 minutes, right? If this reaction continues like this for the next 9 minutes, this candlestick might close below this range. And if it closes below this, which we don't want, of course, because this is a retracement for us, we've already hit our first take profit, fine. But want to hit more take profit, right? Good. And then for those that are live here, right? So it will be beneficial for everyone if this stock gets rejected here, pushes above this region and creates a nice candlestick there, and then we get a bullish reaction. It will be very nice for everybody, right? Very nice. So that's what we want. We don't want this thing to close below this line. Yeah, we don't want that. I don't think you want that. Nobody wants that, right? Okay, so let's quickly check out Euro USD. Let's see our Euro USD. What's happening on our Euro USD? What's happening? Okay, so these are Euro USD. Let's quickly go on a daily time frame. Is my screen still sharing? Just a second. My screen is still sharing, right? Good. Okay. So my screen is still sharing. Good. My screen is still sharing. All is cool. Okay, let's go back now. Okay, let's see, guys. Let's see. I want us to be in a trade. I don't want us to leave here today without being in a fresh trade. Of course, yeah, I know we're already in Nasdaq. I know Nasdaq is running some nice profits. I know, no argument about that. But we need some fresh trades. We can't remain in a trade from yesterday like that. So we need to add some more trades so that we can have 2 trades running. Okay, so these are Euro USD. Oh, by the way, this is not looking bad at all. Let's go on a 4 hour time on daily time frame. We might get a trade here. Just be at alert, guys. We might get a trade here. Let's quickly see this. We might get a trade here. Okay, it's fine. Let me wipe out this entire stuff. Just a second. We might get a trade here. Okay. So reason for this is, yeah, so you can at least have an idea of what we're trying to do, right? Okay, dropping down here, consolidation here. Okay, pushed up here towards the zone. Want to continue the consolidation around this spot. So from here, hit the zone and then push up like that, right? Good. Okay, now from here now, let's see now. Guys, don't stress yourself too much about the theoretical stuff. We're just here to cash out, right? So don't stress yourself. If you're part of our standard mentorship or MC100, you just went through our MC100, it's understandable, right? But then if you're just there, don't stress yourself. just cash out, like just cash out. Why stressing yourself with the theoretical stuff? Just cash out, like that's all we want to. Don't stress yourself if I'm just saying some things. Don't stress yourself trying to understand what I'm saying now. We just want to cash out, right? We are not here to talk theories and the rest. We just want to cash out. That's what we're here for. Okay, so okay, now if we try mapping this stuff out from this region, now what can we see? What can we see? Good. Okay, good. All right, so this is not looking bad at all. Let's see, what's the origin of this trade? What's the origin of this trade? Let's see that. I'm really suspecting that we might get a trade here. That's why I'm so focused on this thing now. I want us to be in a trade. Okay, if we map it out from our origin here, this is what we'll be having, right? This is what we'll be having on our origin. Okay, not very good, but it's not too late. It's fine. This is just a 4 hours time frame. Not very good, but it's still fine. Okay. It's making sense now. It's making sense now. Let's see. It's making sense now. Okay, let's see that. It's making sense now. All right. It's making sense now. Let's see. And then we're having a functional level just around a spot here. Okay. No matter how we adjust this thing to make more sense, it's just not making more sense, like, unfortunately. Like, there's a crazy functional level here that can magnetize this entire chart to push towards this region to hit it. So even if you go into the trade now, there's a high possibility that you can still drop below. But let's not conclude yet. Let's go on a 15 minutes time frame. I'm really hopeful on this EURUSD. That's why I'm still checking it, like, so focused like this. You would have noticed that, right? I'm still checking it out so focused like this because I want to be in a trade. I want us to be in a trade. That's why I'm checking this stuff out like this. I want us to be in a trade. Okay, I want us to be in a trade. Let's see. Okay, all right. Okay, if we map it out from our internals just around this spot here, what are we having? Okay. Sorry guys, this is not very good. Now, first of all, we're having a functional level around this spot that should that should drag this chart towards the bottom. It's just right below it, at least on a 4 hours time frame. That's number one. Number two, we're having a build up here, and after a build up, it has to move towards the direction of the movement, right? You can see this stuff is dropping down. So technically, this stuff can still push towards the bottom. Aside from that, even if you check out the sub trend here, it's pushing towards the bottom here, right? But then this stuff is actually consolidating, right? So if you go back on our daily time frame, you should notice that this stuff has hit the highest zone of consolidation. Look, this chart is consolidating. When you check it out on daily time frame, look at it. It's consolidating, right? On around this spot, and it has hit the maximum zone of consolidation, meaning that as at now, all that will be happening with that, the chart will generate a sub downtrend, right? So to start dropping towards the bottom because of that. And so what we're looking for are buying positions, and for selling positions, we can't really get selling positions now because of how the chart is currently, right? So we don't really know if this chart is going to drop down instantly or how long it's going to take, except you can see into the future. You can't know, right? So we can't really know how long it's going to take for this chart to drop towards the bottom around this level. So because of that, we can't go into a sell on this trade, and then we can't go into a buy because all the sub trends of this stuff, they are heading towards the bottom also. So because of that, this is a bad trade. We can't go into this chart today. We can't go into this trade. So let's just forget about it. Let's just leave it, right? Just let it be, right? Because even if we want to go into this trade, like, what can we do? We can't go into sell. Look at this stuff. It seems like you can push up and play around this zone first, maybe around this spot, maybe hit the zone before it starts dropping down, and you don't want such a retracement. I don't think you want that, right? When we go into trades here, we try going into sniper entries because to sustain all amounts of capital. If we go into random trades and the person is having a very low amount of capital, the person can lose this amount, right? So because of that, we want to make sure that when we're going to a trade, every single condition has been fulfilled. So when we're going to the trade, it's mostly a sniper entry. Just going boom. We go into profit, no wasting of time. But yeah, even if we try selling, let's say okay, that's hit a maximum level of consolidation at the top there on a daily time frame. It wants to drop back down to before pushing up again. Yeah, even at that, if we're going to this trade here, there's a high chance that this stuff can still push up towards this level. Because why not? It can still push up towards around this level, right? And then when it gets towards this level, there's a whole lot of retracement that will be occurring here. That's even if you say, okay, let's just sell then. This is what will happen. And then not a lot of accounts can sustain such movement. And then even at that, it can still push up towards our step zone just around this region here. It's still possible. It's not impossible, right? So we don't want to play around like that. So on this chart, even if we want to sell anything, even if we want to like, okay, let's just sell. We want this stuff to at least push below this region of our build up around this spot. Push below this region, closes below this region completely. And then we can hold it through to our functional level here. And then when it hits a functional level, because the chart is already consolidating, we can wait for this chart to push above again, giving us some nice bullish engulfing candlestick. And we can still catch the buys towards our region just around this spot. But for the now, none of this stuff is happening. You can see it. Let me zoom that out. You can see it. None of this stuff is happening, right? So like there's nothing we can do, right? We just have to relax on the USD. Okay, guys, what chart do you want to check out next? What chart? Let's be in a trade. 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 Let's be in a trade, guys. I'm not happy that we're not in a trade yet. I'm not really happy that we're not in a trade yet. I'm not really happy that we're not in a trade yet. Let's be in a trade. Let's be in a trade. Remember, guys, if we can hit over, like I already told you, if we can hit over 700 likes within the period of this live session, right? It means that I will just be live again tomorrow. We've already hit about 500 likes already. Just left with 200, and yeah, so we're almost there, right? Okay, so let's see what chart you want to check out next. I want us to be in a trade, guys. You know when we are not in a trade, I'm not yet settled. I want us to be in a trade. I want us to be in a trade. So seeing US30, guys are seeing US30. Okay. So guys are requesting for Volatility 75 today. So I guess maybe today we might just maybe quickly look at something on okay, just a second. Okay. Okay, just a second. Let's see. All right. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to set up that of synthetic also. That just in case. Oh, what was he doing? I'm trying to set up that of synthetic also. Synthetic charts. But before checking out synthetic chart, I want us to check out for 75 today and see if we can get the trade there. But before that, let's just go back now and see what are guys requesting for. Let me share this stuff back again. You can see what I was trying to do, right? It's already loading, right? Just in case. Okay, so that was what I was trying to do. Okay, so let's see. What are we checking out, guys? Okay, someone say they are saying we should check out gold. Okay, let's check out. Okay, let's go back to gold. Let's see what's happening on gold. What's happening on gold? Okay, you can see what I'm telling you about, right? So if we had gone into a sell, this what would be happening now. Okay, let's leave that though. Let's see the gold. Guys are saying we should check out gold very quickly. Now you can see what I was telling you about, right? You can see it, right? So you can see that the gold chart is dropping towards the bottom, right? It's the reason for this. The reasons for this is because a standard resistance zone around the spot was never broken to begin with. So because of that, we can't really go into this trade. Even though this is not very good for us because we're in this trade and we've picked only one take profit from the stock, want all our take profit to get hit, of course. So it's still retracing or not. But technically, we can't really go into this trade on a serious note because it hasn't really crossed above our range yet. So there's nothing we can do. Really nothing we can do around the spot. So we need a major rejection to occur here. A major rejection has to occur. This was the new candlestick we're expecting to get created at the top, but it never got created. Rather, it got created at the bottom again. So there's nothing we can do. We can't rush the trade. We can't force it. We can't hold gold on the neck. And hey, you have to get completed. We can't do anything about it. So you just have to keep waiting for this stuff. You can see what I'm telling you, right? So there's nothing we can do. So if we were so determined that we're like, let's go into this trade. This is very nice. It has hit this zone. Let's go into. You'll be in drawdown now. Yeah, you'll be in drawdown now, right? So if we're like so determined, let's go into this trade. Let's go in. You'll be in drawdown now. Like yeah, you actually being drawn down. So it's because of things like that. We try filtering all of our trades to make sure that every single condition has been completed before going into any trade at all, right? So the condition wasn't completed yet. Here's the result. If you go into a trade that a condition is not yet completed, this is exactly what you get. You're being crazy retracement and all of those stuff, right? So okay. Now, what chart were we checking out again? What chart? Okay, let's quickly check out our US30. Should you check out our US30 now? Okay, I want to use this other chart for US30. Okay, let's quickly check out our US30. We'll check out our, okay, before we check out our US30, let's check out our Volatility 75. Let's check out V75. Let's check out V75. So guys, you saw that on gold. If you were so determined, like, okay, let's go on that trade, you will be in retracement now. It's why we wait for every single condition to be completed, right? So if we're so determined, let's just go in. We'll be in retracement, all right? So it's why you don't force gold. You just leave it. Like, if conditions are not completed, leave it. Just let gold be. Just let the chat, just do its thing and just be chilled and things like that. Okay, now let's quickly check out V75, right? Just quickly before looking at US30, right? We try looking at US30. We'll also try looking at BTC. I think before checking all of this chart, we should get a trade. Let's see, we should get a trade. Except the chart just wants to play around with us today, but I don't think so. Okay, so these are daily time frame. Let's see. Now the reason for this is because guys in the chat, I later checked and they were like, "Oh, Mr. P, we're always requesting for Volatility 75, and you are never showing us Volatility 75." So yeah, it's Volatility 75, right? So we're checking it out already on daily time frame. Now let's start with daily time frame. Okay, so from what we can see here, let's just quickly check it out. Before we rush back into our standard trades, right? Let's just check this out very quickly. Okay, so technically this is dropping towards the bottom. Well, technically we're having a lot of fluctuations here. It started from this zone. If we want to look at it realistically, it started from this zone. That might not be very visible, so let me extend that. Started from around this zone, right? After that, started giving us signs of pushing towards the top, because this is like a year stuff, April 24th, 2024, right? So and from there we have this again. This is the second warning, right? This is the first warning telling you that this trend seems like it wants to change, and it excuse me, and then this became the second warning, right? And now from here, we're seeing that the chart seems to want to begin a standard reversal towards the top. And this is what we can see around the spot, right? Good. Now, from what we can do now, what can we do? We can rush down to our 4 hours time frame now. Let's see if we can quickly get a trade so that those that trade static indices can also be happy, right? So that everyone is happy, right? So that everyone is happy. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is what we're having currently. Okay. So we're actually having that the chart is just playing around our region. Yeah. All right. Okay, good. Not bad at all. Not bad. Let's see that. Not bad at all. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're having. So anyhow, even if we check out this stuff, there's no way we can maybe go into this trade, at least not now. Just a second. Let me see if I can highlight that. Okay, let me just quickly show you this. No one can really go in because we're having a nice functional level here. Well, technically, it did hit a functional level before pushing towards the top. So we can just be like, okay, it's fine, right? Okay, it's fine. But can we go into this trade now? Well, we don't know yet. So let's check out 15 minutes time frame. That way, we know for sure if we can go into this Volatility 75 trade. Let's see. Okay, so having a lot of momentum here, Technically, at first, just crossed above a standard resistance level here, pushed towards the top around this region. And now what we can see now, this stuff is pushing towards the top, but okay, just a second. Pushing towards the top, but we're already having this formation happening around the zone. So if we try zooming that out now, can we go into a trade? Yes. Into this place? No, we can't go, right? Can we go into a trade? Yeah, no, we can't. Right, because this stuff was pushing towards the top, and I don't think you even need the explanation I'm giving now, right? Like, You can see it, right? So we can't go into a trade on Volatility 75. So for guys that are requesting on Volatility 75, we can't really go into a trade on this, right? We can't, right? You can see it. You don't need any explanation. This is just normal simple trend line, right? You can see it, right? So all we want to wait for now is for this stuff to push towards the bottom. This might just be a false breakout, push back up, and then since the fact that it has pushed below this region, it means that we'll go into this trade only if it pushes above here. That's the only condition. If it gets to this zone, we can't go in. If it gets to around the spot, we can't. So the only way we can go into this trade is if it crosses above all our levels of rejection here. That's the only condition. If it doesn't, we're not going into any trade, right? And then the second condition is if it pushes down towards okay, I can't really see that functional level clearly. So it's fine. Can't really see it clearly. Good. The second condition is if it pushes down towards a functional level around this spot. This will be more difficult compared to this, right? So you want this to occur first, right? So yeah. So want this instead. But with the fact that it has broken below here, so might as well just drop down towards our region there. Okay, guys. So that is it, and we might have to just I guess that's it. That will be the end of the live session. I thought we could still check out some more charts. Honestly, I actually thought that, but I actually was thinking about that. But unfortunately today, we can't really go into any trade, right? So we just stick with our standard trade, right? We just stick with our standard trade. You can see the gold stops dropping. We can't go into gold now, right? So dropping, it has hit a functional level, and also for a Nasdaq. So this is a Nasdaq trade. Right, drop down around the spot, hit a normal standard level just around the spot here. So technically for the now, we can't really get any trade. We just have to wait for our Nasdaq to go and hit our thought take profit, the trade from our yesterday's stuff. And now let's see, were we able to hit over? Let's see. We're able to hit over 700 likes. Well, I'll check that later. Right? Of course, I'll check that later to see how far. But that will just be it from here, guys. That will just be it from here. It's a bye from you guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.